welcome to my channel called Actively Planning, where we do all things planning a weekly spread in a passion planner. So just a little FYI, this passion planner is a small size with a Monday start. I just love having all my weekends on one side. And as you can see, I got all my post-its of notes and things and calls and basically all the info that I need for this upcoming week. And it just makes things way easier when I do these videos and planning. So I'm actually going to be mixing two different sticker books that kind of mix and match a little bit. Both of them are actually from the Happy Planner, and the reason I'm doing those two is because I want to focus on kind of this little vibe that I'm going here with this washi tape and the colors that are on it. But of course, I do have my icon stickers, and I'm actually going to incorporate some of these deco stickers as well for this spread. Let's see, having some fun. And then of course, I pre-printed from my Make ID label printer here some of these titles. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using all of them because some of the stickers do have the same titles that I'll be using, but let's get to it. So first things first, let's white out these sections because washi tape is semi-translucent, so I definitely want the clear, crisp color that is included in all of those. So definitely going to start off with this, and of course some of my other spreads you may have seen where I like to block out that Monday section and use it as another basically column for setting up my goals for the week. Is just another way for me to utilize the planner the best way that I can and the way that I've found most helpful. So that is just something that I like to do on my weekly spread. So let me just go ahead, add some washi tape before getting into the actual planning. Okay, so let's get into planning, getting out my markers here really quick. I love having as many options as I can, even though I might not use all of them, but they're there. So anyways, so for this week, I kind of wanted to talk about, and this is going to be the whole vibe of my videos, I think, from now on, because I've been doing it a few times already. So one of the things that I kind of wanted to talk about and give this little spiel about is this whole aspect of making time for ourselves, basically prioritizing ourselves, our health, our wellness, our mindset, and making sure that every single day we do have at least some time allotted for it. Because the majority of the time, and I see this many times with some of my clients, is that we love to be able to take care of others. We want to be able to make sure that everyone is being taken care of. Let's say our kids, our coworkers, our family, our spouses or partners. Like, we want to be able to provide as much as that we can, but we need to also make sure that we are providing for ourselves, so we are actually taking care of ourselves. And the way to do that is by actually allotting time for it. So obviously everyone is so different when it comes to, what feels best for them. If it's, doing some form of movement, is it taking a moment outside, is it, sitting down and reading a book, listening to a podcast, maybe watching an episode of something. We all have what feels good for us, something that, is a go-to that whenever we do have the time, we love to do, right? But here's the thing, it's not just when we do have the time. We need to make sure that the time is always going to be there. Because if, let's say, 2-3 days pass and you haven't given yourself that priority or that self-love that we deserve, we're gonna feel it in our energy, in our mood, in how we react towards different circumstances or even people. So we want to make sure that we are actually prioritizing at least a little bit of our time, and it doesn't have to be, let's say, an hour a day. It can literally be 5, 10, 15 minutes, whatever it is that your schedule allows. And that's why when it comes to this whole planning process, I make sure that I do have my times allotted for it. You can see that there are gaps in between some of the high priority things that I have, or that they must happen during my week. Those are definitely already in there. But here's the secret, once I actually finish filming, all of those gaps I end up filling in with things that I love to do. Let's say reading on my Kindle, let's say going outside and taking a walk with my dog, or just taking a moment to breathe outside air. All of those small things get added into my planner, which actually I should go ahead and just add them in while I do these videos, but I don't know why I don't do it. I think I'm just doing the priority things first. So anyways, so the point is you being able to focus, even if it's just those, let's say 5, 10, 15 minutes, whatever it is that your time allows during your day, you're going to see your energy and your mood boost because you are learning to prioritize yourself. You're giving yourself that love, that, time that we all deserve, and you're going to show yourself that, I can actually make time for myself. Not everything has to be for everyone else. We have to be able to take care of ourselves. And it's that whole saying of you can't pour from an empty cup. You are most likely, if I know my audience here, you might be giving a lot to other people, but we need to learn to give a lot to ourselves as well. And it might take time. This isn't something that, we're so accustomed to giving and giving and giving, but we need to learn also to give to ourselves. And it's going to take time. It's going to be weird being able to say, okay, these are my 10 minutes for me. What do I do? It's going to be awkward. It's going to be something that you're going to slowly learn, but trust me when I say it's going to get better and better. And the things that you actually love are going to feel so good, and your mood is going to change. Your, enthusiasm, you being able to handle things is going to change. Trust me when I say you deserve to be prioritized. So that is my little talk today. So I'm just gonna go ahead, as you can see, filling out my planner here. And yes, there's gonna be many gaps because things are happening, things are changing. I won't spoil that yet, but most likely next week or on next week's video, you'll definitely see a big change. But anyways, for now, let me just go ahead, finish this up, and get back to some other fun parts. So this is usually where I write a quote of the week. The reason I have it so bold, or I use this whole section, is because I want it to be somewhat like the focus for my week. So this week's quote is, don't trade your authenticity for approval. And here's the thing, when it comes to that, if I can't say that word, it's just who I am. But anyways, when you think about who you are, you want to make sure that you are presenting yourself as authentic as you can, because who you are is absolutely incredible, and I always want everyone to remember that. You do not need to seek approval from others to be able to be your best self, to be able to feel like you can be who you truly are without judgment or comparison or anything like that. So I want you to remember that who you are, truly, deep down to your core, let's say silly, goofy, whatever it is, or even if you're a serious type of person, just be who you are. That matters more than seeking some approval of someone that doesn't know who you truly are. Okay? So that is going to be the quote of this week. So let me just go ahead and finish this up. Okie dokie, let's go into the bottom left section. This is usually where I add my tracker for all the things that I do for my clients. So my wellness platform, either my life coaching clients or my wellness coaching clients. So I have just a tracker for me to identify what am I doing, what are things that I can improve on, what are things that are going very well. One of the biggest things when it comes to tracking, that is the greatest way for you to see your progress in anything. It doesn't have to be, let's say, work related, it could be personal related. Tracking reveals those trends that are going well or going bad. So I love being able to track, and Passion Planner, because they have these lines already, makes it so much easier to just make a grid and just utilize it right then and there. It's somewhere that I'm constantly able to see it, I'm constantly reminded, and I can track it every single day. So that is what I'm doing. So let me just go ahead and finish this up. Let's go into some sections with some very big stickers. So kind of like what I was mentioning before, I don't really need my gratitude label for this one because it does say daily gratitude. The sticker is actually very huge. So one of the reasons why I love using these stickers, and even though they're not necessarily meant for the Passion Planner, they still somewhat fit. I'm able to adjust some of the stickers so that they do, fit the way that they should or I would like. I do still like to get these Happy Planner stickers just because they do have such a variety, and I love being able to just go to Michael's or Joann's or Hobby Lobby, like very close by, and just grabbing them then and there. Anyways, went there for a tangent, but utilizing all of these stickers because they have such great, let's say the daily gratitude, I just did the daily goal one, and then I have these boxes which I'm actually going to label with my to-dos. So this one I'm definitely going to experiment. I have this one, but it's clear, so I don't even know if it's gonna even look good because I'm definitely gonna see that, so I don't want that. So here's a little tangent. I definitely love to experiment with all these stickers and see what feels best or what works best for me. There's never a right or wrong answer when it comes to doing your planner. It's whatever you feel good and whatever helps you. Because again, this is your time, this is your schedule. So make sure that whatever it is that you're doing it for you. Okay, I definitely don't like that. So I'm just gonna go back to my usual and just doing one of these. So anyways, I just wanted to say, like, don't compare yourself, and I can definitely talk about this more in the next video, but don't compare yourself to other people's planners. This is again something that you can look at and be inspired by, maybe take some tips, tricks, whatever it is that I'm doing, and utilize them in yours. But don't say that yours is not good or it sucks or whatever it is, because honestly, this has been years and years of me playing around with stickers and sections and all that stuff to be able to make it fit that works best for me. It took a long time, and that's the magic of it. You can experiment so many different ways. You can take inspiration from so many other planners, but make sure that whatever it is that you're doing, you're using for yourself. Like, this is literally your planner, what you're supposed to be, you know, taking and following and all that stuff. So make sure it's actually something that you like and are able to do. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm kind of gonna do some weird doodles here and play around with some more stickers, but yeah, let me just go ahead and get that done. So here is the finished spread. Obviously, I'll be filling out, my tracker, my to-dos, daily gratitude every single day, set up my goals, all of those different things. I like to do that after I'm done filming, because a lot of it is personal and client, so I don't want to, you know, share that out in the open. But anyways, as I mentioned before, hopefully this was inspiring, hopefully this is motivating for you to do your planner this week, and hopefully you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you here for another video very, very soon. Okay, bye!